I hope that picture showed up anyway. Because we got Deb and Sloan from Canada. They've got up bright and early this morning to share skincare with us. And I've got to tell them, I actually put the mask on last night. For 2 nights in a row, I've actually started to try this breathable, I'll let y'all describe this. I'm going to call it breathable mask. Sure does make my skin feel soft. I don't think it's changed my looks much, but certainly made my skin feel better. But we're so excited y'all taking out your time on a Saturday morning to share with us the things that most of us guys know very little about. I know my wife's loving this product. And I'm not even sure I can even pronounce it correctly. So I'm going to let you, I call it Lucim. So I'm not sure that sounds right. So why don't you tell us the correct pronunciation for this Southern folks before we get started. And thanks again, Deb and Sloan, for being with us.
Wow, we are honored to be here. And thank you. Yes, we're up early because we'll do whatever it takes. And we love what we do. So Lucim. And you guys have such a great accent, you probably say it a little better. So here's what's important. You know what, if you don't say it quite exactly the right way, it doesn't matter. So we are so excited about this line of amazing products that are second to none. Right, Sloan?
We have been using Sincerity and Sincerity products for 10 years. So you would think, you know, we wouldn't be so excited about something new, but oh my gosh.
And so to be honest, when we first heard of change, you know how human beings, we don't really love change, right? So the whole Sincerity tribe was, how can we get better? How can we get better? So I had the great honor to work with the woman out of Ireland, who's the formulator, F.A., and she is absolutely incredible. And they did over 1,000 interviews to find this biochemist for RX to put the 2 amazing lines together and bring out what was the best of Jove and what was the best of Sincerity and come up with the baby Lucim. So I'll never forget the first meeting with Dr. Ginger and myself. With an attitude where our arms are crossed, but we're open. And she started to explain what she was going to do for this beautiful line in RX. And right away, instead of being ready to fight a battle, we relaxed because we saw that we had an expert, RX just gets better and better, that was going to put together something spectacular. And so along the journey of the last 2 years, we still, you know, we were there to fight the battles for the distributors of, we want the best. But here's what's important, hey Sloan, is, and here's what we really learned from her. Skincare is a $135 billion industry. So now you've just added on a diversity to RX that you have now put a whole new crowd of people right in front of you that are looking for something special. So Sloan and I were not looking for skincare 10 years ago. We'd given up. We'd totally given up. We had tried every product in the world, inside the industry, outside the industry, with doctors, dermatologists, and we both had horrible skin. And at that time, I was 51 and you were 47. And we still had acne, the scarring. But not only did we have that, we were starting to get the sun damage, the wrinkles, you name it. And so we had really given up on finding the magic potion that would actually change our skin. Well, this amazing bottle came along and it helped us build a massive empire, but also change our skin. And here's one fact I want you to, it's not about vanity. It really isn't. So please don't think that. It's about confidence and feeling good about yourself. Because whether we like it or not, this is a fact. We hated this fact. People judge you in 3 to 5 seconds when they meet you by this, by the skin on your face. They decide whether you're healthy, wealthy, successful, or happy. And you know that in some cultures, if you want to be successful in your career, even men have to have absolutely amazing skin. So
Nucerity was fantastic. And that was a good 10, 11 years ago. And Jove, what a beautiful line of products. But Sloan, why? Times change, don't they?
Absolutely. There's so many changing advancements in skin technology. And even though this product here is the most advanced technology on the planet, still to this day,
Still is.
you know, it's so, you have to keep up. You have to keep up. And also what's happening in the world, and we're going to talk a lot about this today, is purity. People are wanting, and the consumer is very, very educated now, and it's called Google. and they can educate themselves all day long. And the minute they see a bad ingredient, oftentimes, they're always searching and searching for purity. A lot of people, not everybody, but there are some very educated consumers out there who don't want the chemicals and the toxins. And so this is what's so exciting about this line. And I don't want to give away the farm yet, because we're going to talk about it as we go about, and I know some of you have probably heard a little bit about this line so far, but from where we came from, and we have been studying skin with Lonnie and David, especially Lonnie, he's really into, you know, the dermatologist side of things. We've learned a lot about skin. And so when this line came along, like Deb said, at first we're like, really? But then as we learned that, yes, you do have to keep up with the advanced technologies, and people, the consumer is getting smarter, and the consumer is looking for results, but they're also looking for the best. So that's where we're standing.
It is. It's the consumer wants the best. That's what we have in RX. So now we have a skin line and tap into that $135 billion industry that allows you to share with other people too. And people will. They'll look at your skin and say, wow, and there's your opportunity. You get to be a product of the product. How exciting. So even all the Nucerity people that I can see on here, the tribe, we thought, okay, our skin's nice. Oh my gosh, in 3 days, everyone is experiencing a different level of going up. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a live demo, and we're going to show you what you do. And as we do, we're going to talk a little bit about the products. Here's the cool thing. Just like RX, you don't have to be the big expert. Now, we love this. So we're going to learn more and more over the next little while. But you have all sorts of videos from FA, and she is someone you really need to listen to. She's incredible. So you get to use those videos for your prospects, your team, right? So you get to cleanse this. So
yeah, so I just want to tell you something about my skin. Growing up, since I was probably 12, getting to that teenage stage, I had really, really bad skin. And I was on rounds of tetracycline. I had chemical peels. My mom would fly in products from everywhere to try to help me. In a million years, you would not see me 10 years ago sitting in front of all these people with zero makeup on. I used to cake on my foundation because I was very, very, very self-conscious about my skin. I'd wear my hair over my face. I never, ever would have been in front of people with no makeup on, or left the house with no makeup on. And, you know, Skincerity changed that. Skincerity changed that. But as I've been using Lucim just for 4 days, literally 4 days, I even feel more confident than I did for the last 10 years. So there's something to be said. And I also have very sensitive skin. So back in the day, I would take everything back, buy a whole line, it would all go back a week later. Buy a whole line, it would all go back a week later. So I have to be honest with you, I was a little bit scared to try all of these products because I didn't know what was going to happen to my skin. And Deb's like, just buy it all, buy the whole line and just try it. So Deb being my mentor and my coach, I always listen. And so I said, okay, sure, I'm just going to do it. And oh my gosh, I'm just so thrilled that my skin is loving it. And I feel like I can use the whole line, no problem. So
fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, she was open, but very skeptical, and had heard me talk for about a year about, because I got to use it a lot earlier. Everybody thought I had Botox and filler. Well, if anybody really knows me, I'm never going to use a needle or a knife. I'll use really good products. So
got some Skincerity.
So she took her Skincerity off this morning. How awesome. And now Sloan is going to do a cleanse. So she's going to moisten her skin, and then she's going to use this absolutely amazing, and what a beautiful, they did a really, not by fluke. They spent so much time figuring out the name, they hired specialists to help with that, and what the containers look like, how the containers work. None of this is done by fluke, it's by intention. And that's what ARIIX does. So it's a amazing little cleanser. And you just snap the top back, and here we go. And it's a real gentle gel foaming cleanser. Has anybody ever used a cleanser when you finish and you feel really tight? And at first we think, oh, that's good. That's not good. That's not good. It really isn't, because what you just did is you stripped all your natural pH of your skin and your oils. So FA, being a biochemist, said, I do not want that in a cleanser. So what she did is created a gel foaming cleanser that it not only cleanses your skin gently and keeps your pH and your natural oils there. She made sure that it was a moisturizer too. I've never used a moisturizer or a cleanser that had a moisturizer in it too. Because most of our issues, when we start going from a grape, and you too, Anthony, you're gonna love this. When you go from a grape to a raisin, it's because you're losing moisture, okay? So we wanna keep that grape appearance. How'd that feel?
Feels amazing. So you wanna have your skin wet when you put the cleanser on, and you need so little. I'm talking like one little fingernail. That's all you need, and it will go all over your face. Now you could do your neck, like we always say. If FA says your face starts here.
Face
right?
starts
So
here.
you could do, but for this purpose of demo, we're just doing the face, and it's so gentle and goes on so easily. And the smell, we keep saying this over and over again. You feel like you're in a spa, in a high-end, luxurious spa. And that's what the way, for sure, women want to feel. And men are going to start loving being in the spa every day as well.
Yes, you do. You deserve it too. So Dr. Ginger, I remember these meetings going, no fragrance. Fragrance is bad, right? That disrupts our hormones. That does all of that. So FA goes, no worries. It's essential oils. So the smell is truly, truly just beautiful. And let's tell you a little bit about what's in there. Blue-green algae, because it's a nutrient, antioxidants, strong hydration with hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is a molecule that takes moisture and holds it on your skin. And we're going to talk about it a little bit later too. So you're clean, you're ready, because if she was to put on some products right now, it actually would just hold in the dirt. So who loves to exfoliate? Oh my gosh. So now Sloan is going to exfoliate.
So again, just a very little bit goes such a long way with this line. That's what I love about it. So you're just going to dab. And so you've got the jojoba.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce them, doesn't
Seeds,
matter.
yeah.
Beads. And a lot of exfoliators out there are like sandpaper. And you don't want to put sandpaper on your skin. You don't want to be rough on your skin. You want to be very, very gentle. So you'll feel this, and some of you have used it already. You'll feel that there's a little bit of little beading in there.
Mm-hmm.
And she says they're like little dough balls.
Yeah.
So that's how gentle they are. But boy, are they working. And this is, by the way, going on dry skin. Right?
So as we age, we don't lose our skin cells and regenerate our skin cells as fast as we used to, right? So that makes a big difference in aging. So what we want to do is use the exfoliator 2 to 3 times a week. Now, believe me, I want to use 7, and I actually last week did use probably 6. Didn't hurt my skin at all. It's so gentle. Now, people that have had problem skin years and years ago, the first thing was, oh, there's the word called exfoliator. It came on the market. There was a little buff puff. It was a little round piece that was sandpaper. Honestly was. And so I would use that all the time. And guess what that did? It actually tore my skin. It actually tore my skin and gave me scarring that I was able to get rid of with Skincerity. But how do you feel?
Oh, amazing.
So 2 to 3 times a week.
You can leave it on for a 5-minute period and really let it have a really great longer effect. It's pulling out toxins. What do we do in ARIIX? We get rid of toxins,
Yes.
right? So it's pulling out and cleaning your pores. You will never have large pores again. It's absolutely amazing. And so we were presenting this to one of our estheticians out of Vancouver, and she really knows skin. And she said, okay, what clays are being used in there? And we're like, yes, they are 2 clays, and there's a kaolin and a bentonite clay. And she went, oh, those are the best, because you know what? They're natural, born from science, and they're pure. So we've exfoliated away the dead skin cells, even papaya and pineapple enzymes together with the jojoba beans, and fragrance free. When she does not have fragrance in her products, there wasn't room for it. There was so much science in there, she did not want to disturb the science. So pretty cool.
If you have a little breakout, if you're acne prone, or you can just dab a little bit of this exfoliator on and leave it on for a while, and it's going to help that little blackhead or breakout that you're having. And as an acne prone person, having an exfoliator to get rid of, pull out and draw out any underlying toxins in your skin, or blackheads or whiteheads or whatever it is you're working with, this is a very, very important product. So if I'm talking to somebody who is acne prone, I will recommend the gel cleanser and the exfoliator, absolutely, and of course Sincerity.
Absolutely.
Ladies, can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
I have a 15 and 17-year-old daughters that are both acne prone. Could they sleep with the exfoliator on their blemishes?
Oh, they could put a dot on and then use Sincerity. So Sincerity is the magic for acne, and it'll change everything. And yeah, you could have a little dot of exfoliator. What happens though, this is a breathable mask. If you put something solid on, it doesn't breathe, and it causes more issues with acne.
So the exfoliator, you'd be okay, like Deb said, just to dab it on, but you wouldn't want to have it on the whole face all night. It's not meant for that.
Believe me, I've tried those things in the past. I really have. I thought the more is better.
Would it be okay if they added serum under the Sincerity for acne as well? The Lucim serum?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Now, you would want to do some experimenting with that, right? Which is what I've been doing for the last 4 nights, because I still, if something doesn't agree with my skin, I'll break out. But yes, the serum, which we're going to talk about in a minute, was actually not made for acne prone skin, but okay for people with acne prone skin to use. It's actually going to help.
Yeah. So this is the hero product. This is another hero product like Sincerity.
Yeah.
Whew, it is a serum that's unlike any other serum on the market. And it's exclusively formulated to harness the power of science and nature. I have to read this because it's that powerful. It utilizes powerful active ingredients that are clinically proven and are patented. There are 7 patents alone. Does ARIIX do this right? Absolutely. So boy, it's starting to sound really expensive, isn't it? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Clinically proven, patent, and delivers an intense, youthful radiance of anti-aging benefits. So this is 7 serums in one. And men, close your ears, because your wives, most women in North America and the world, buy 2 serums, each $100 each for their skincare line. This is a serum that has 7 serums and does all the work for you. It's truly incredible. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. And again, so little, you need so little, is going to go so far. And with something that's this luxurious, you don't want to be posturing over your face, or you're going to go through it very quickly. So, but just back to the acne prone skin, you really need, so Effie has said that this line was actually created for women 25 and up. Although everybody who has every skin type can use it, it's not meant for young people. So I would find out a little bit more about the serum if a young person really needs to be, because a young person doesn't need to be anti-aging. And there is lots of anti-aging properties in here. You've got your bakuchiol in there, which is your natural retinol. Well, a young person doesn't need natural retinol. So I wouldn't, pretty sure I wouldn't be using this serum for young people, but you could use the exfoliator, you could use the gel cleanser, and definitely Skincerity for younger people under 25.
No, Sloan, I don't want you to use more of mine because I try to keep it in the safe so nobody uses it, but I've had to share over the last little while. Did you put some around your eyes? Oh, look at her. So this face serum is just an amazing product. Put a little on your fourth finger, and guys, I dare you to do it because we all show age around our eyes. You put a little bit on your fourth finger, and the reason is it's not as strong a finger. If you just push here, you'll do damage to that delicate eye area. Put the face serum around here and even above your eyes, on your eyelid. Sloan, we've used amazing products. What are you finding in 4 days?
Well, I actually called Debbie yesterday because I was driving in my car. And when you're in your car and your mirror is right in front of you, I looked in the mirror and I didn't have any makeup on because I was running out somewhere, and I looked at my eyes. In 4 days, I could not believe the difference. And when Deb was trying these products, we were like, what is she doing? She wasn't allowed to tell us anything really at that time. She's doing Botox, and I thought, okay, now I know what she's been talking about, because already in 4 days. So they haven't got us an eye serum yet, because really, if I said, you know what, you might not need one with this line.
So they actually have one in Japan's the only country that got the serum for the eyes, and I originally got it. It's really like the face serum. Now let's up the sales in North America. Let's rock this skin line so that we can say, yeah, we want that too. But the face serum works great. And guys, yeah, Ken uses it too, don't worry. So use it twice. Use it in the morning and you use it at night, and the effects are absolutely incredible. Like Sloan said, a natural retinol. I've used a retinol. Anybody used a retinol before? You come out and you're red and you're stripped and you're hurt. Yeah, Juanita's going, yeah. It can be horrible, and you can't go in the sun. Okay, we live in the Okanagan. It's called the California of Canada. There's sun, and we love being on the lakes, and we love being on the mountains. So those retinols don't work for us, but this is truly incredible. Let me tell you a little bit about the groundbreaking ingredient, bakuchiol, which is the natural retinol, and it's clinically proven for anti-aging and anti-acne benefits. So that's something with your daughter, you can figure that out too. It firms, it rebuilds the skin. Check. Patent peptides. Check. Smooths out wrinkles. Check. Boosts collagen. Check. Hyaluronic acid production. Oh my gosh. Check. That it holds on your moisture. But what FA did is she did hyaluronic acid. Now, you just watch commercials. Every product out there, oil of Olay, they've all got that in there, but they got a little bit of bad in there too. And RX, we don't have a little bit of bad in anything we do. But what she also did, born by science, is she broke down that big molecule that won't go into your skin, only the top level. And she has in her products broken down the molecule so it goes into layers and layers, a smaller molecule. She is absolutely incredible. Brightens, clarifies your skin, check. Evens out skin discoloration. Oh my God, we had such horrible skin. Promotes youthful, radiant skin. And she also uses a Kuta plum extract from Australia. It is a fruit, and she extracts the most potent vitamin C. It's 50 times the vitamin C of an orange. Is absolutely incredible. And she plums and firms with a special hyaluronic acid that goes deep within your skin. It is, make sure you leave that product there, Sloan. I will follow you home. So she's got the serum on, and actually, when you do this in the morning, it's less than 5 minutes, really. It's just like boom, boom, boom. It really is. Now, she's going to put on the day cream, and you thought I was crazy. You're saying, well, I don't need it. I've never used a day cream. I'm looking like I have a little bit of attitude, but you didn't think you wanted to try the day cream.
No, again, I'm not used to 7 things on my skin, and I'm a little bit concerned about putting all these things on my skin. But because they're so pure, these ingredients, and so good for your skin, my skin is really, really, really loving it. So here's the day serum. And again, you're not using a lot. You're literally just dabbing a few here, a few there. You do your neck, your décolletage, whatever it is you call it. And it is the most luxurious smell and full of beautiful essential oils that are good for you, not these fragrances that are full of toxins, right?
It is truly incredible. And so we had a product called Rejuvenating Barrier. And if you want to see a bunch of the tribe go, oh, are you serious? We're not going to have Rejuvenating Barrier. Calm down. It's all good. Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. What did Rejuvenating Barrier do?
So Rejuvenating Barrier was a protectant for your skin. So, you know, in Canada, we have cold weather, and probably a lot of places in the States have cold weather as well. And so it's very, very harsh for your skin, as well as the environment, the pollutants. So Rejuvenating Barrier, smoke, right? Rejuvenating Barrier was protecting your skin, but it also was hydrating your skin like crazy with the hyaluronic acid in it. And you could put it underneath your makeup. Amazing product. So I was really, really sad when we heard that Rejuvenating Barrier wasn't going to be here. But
Pepe said, relax, relax. I'm putting all those things that did, and I'm timesing it by 50. I'm actually going to put that in that cream, the day cream, so you can go out, protect your skin from the environment, and it's all good. I'm like, okay, show me. And as we went through, it's just the most amazing cream. We've taken that Rejuvenating Barrier and taken it to 2020 in the new century, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
oh, incredible. Very, very luxurious, but very, very light. And that's really important for a day cream because you don't want any
Ladies,
skin.
sorry, can I ask one question about the day cream? Are
Sure.
you putting it under your eyes as well?
Yeah, I am.
You can? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's so we had some issues with a previous moisturizer that was too heavy for Sloan and I. And so we never used that product except from here down and on this part of our face. And so and it would make us break out because it was too heavy. How heavy did that feel?
It's so light. And they normally don't recommend that you put a heavy moisturizer underneath your eyes because most products are specifically made for your eyes and they're only meant to go under your eyes that are eye products. These products are different. Afe has formulated them so that they are so gentle they can be used underneath your eyes.
And if you listen to her videos, remember, if you're the only voice in RX with our health products, and you're the expert, you spend all of your time just being the expert and you don't build a business, right? So use your experts. She's an expert and there's several videos out there. And even though we love this and we could talk about this all day long, that's not going to build our business. So we're going to use the tools that are there to share with people, share our knowledge, share our passion, but don't get stuck in all that technology. Use her. And when you listen to her, first of all, her accent's absolutely beautiful. First of all, second of all, her skin looks like she's 12. It's absolutely incredible. But she is so brilliant at being a biochemist. She even did an innovative liposome technology where she uses Swiss glacier water as part of her moisturizing system throughout this 17 patent step program. So, Sloan, I'm interested. I'm a customer of yours. Do I do the whole line? Do I start with just the serum? What do I do?
I would definitely start with the whole line. Absolutely. And we're going to talk a little bit about Skincerity as well. But, you know, the line is so amazing for every skin type. And when she talks about, she does have a talk, and I would highly recommend it. And it's very short about why everybody, and I wish I knew now what I knew in my 20s, what I know now about skin and taking care of your skin. And actually, Deb and I were with a lady the other day, and she's in her 30s, and she says, oh, my skin's beautiful. I don't need skincare. And we're looking at her going, okay. You actually do. Everybody should be starting to take care of their skin from a young age, but especially as you hit your 20s, because that's when everything changes. That's when your collagen starts breaking down. That's when you're not producing what you do when you're young. So everybody needs a skin regimen, and this has been put together to work synergistically together. And believe me, you will be so happy that you get the whole line. I don't think they're probably going to be 1% of somebody that might have a sensitivity to something, because that's just the way everything always is. But so far, being someone who's super sensitive to products, and Deb has that sensitivity as well, this line is amazing.
It truly is. And so we went through the day. Now, if at night, the only thing you would change is after putting the serum on, you're going to use the night cream. Now, the night cream is not exactly like the day cream, because it's a different time of day, and we're going to bed. And I'll answer one of your questions in a sec, you guys. But what that night cream does is you go to sleep and you have your beauty sleep. You really do. So the difference with the night cream is you want to really support skin cellular regeneration while you sleep. And there's high concentrations of vitamin B3, which is niacin, and as well as vitamin C, E, B5, botanical algae extracts, stem cell extracts. And what this does is penetrate and hydrates and deeply encapsulates the Swiss glacier water. So it is truly incredible. It also is scented with an essential oil. So when you last put it on, you feel like you're in a spa, and it is not heavy. It's just like the day cream. It's not heavy, right? Because that was our fear. We can't do heavy creams.
No.
So after that, what do you do and why?
Here comes the magic. So Skincerity. And if you haven't tried this product, this is a product that everybody needs. As a matter of fact, if someone said to me, you have to leave planet Earth, and you can only take one product with you of everything, it would be Skincerity. Seriously. This product works for over 40 different skin issues. And there's a reason behind this. It's a breathable barrier technology. And the key word there is breathable barrier. And so your skin has to breathe. And so most masks, you would not be able to keep on your skin for longer than 20 minutes because your skin would start suffocating. And after a while, you would just have to take it off. This was meant to be worn for up longer than 6 hours if you want to, but up to 6 hours minimum. So you're putting this on at night before you go to bed. So the last thing you do is put the moisturizer on. You let it penetrate. You keep that on for probably 5 to 10 minutes if you can. And then you roll Skincerity on. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to roll 2 layers. It's like painting a wall. You want to do 1 layer, and then you want to do another layer. And that's up to you. We just do 2 layers. It doesn't say that on the packaging, but we've just found it's more effective that way. And so what Skincerity is doing is it's actually amplifying what you have underneath it. So back in the day when we didn't have any other products except Skincerity for years, women were going out and buying other things and using other things, and they'd call and they'd say, I'm getting a little bit of sensitivity. We say it's not Skincerity. We know that it's what you're using underneath, because if you're going to amplify a bad product, that's not going to be great for your skin. What I love about Lucim is we know it's clean, it's pure, all the ingredients are incredible for you. So when you amplify good ingredients, high technology ingredients, your skin is even going to be better. So who doesn't want better? So Skincerity amplifies. Skincerity also hydrates. So you've got your grapeseed extract, your vitamin E in Skincerity. And so that's also penetrating into your skin all night long and being locked in. That's what you want. Because, otherwise the moisturizer is rubbing off on your pillow. So you want the Skincerity on last. And you want to do it on your neck and down here. You can put it on your whole body if you want, but this bottle would go very fast.
It is. It's born by science. And so you will love these products. So I think Ron asked if it has a never ever list. Deanna, I'm sure she's going to pull something out like that, but I don't want to make any claims right now. But here is what consumers want, and here's what you can say, Ron. Non-toxic, non-GMO, non-cruelty to animals,
patents, 17 patents, products that work, results, and affordable. So when this was coming out, we were like, okay, breathe. This is going to be very expensive. I don't know if anybody's tried Shiseido, Christian Dior. That can be $1,000 for a skincare system that doesn't even come close to this. So we were shocked by the price. Oh my gosh, in the States, you guys, it's as much as candy, for crying out loud. It's so inexpensive, and this is powerful. So 17 patents, 61 botanicals, and 30 actives. ARIIX did it right. You need to be really, really proud of what we have, and use the videos, use the tools, right?
Absolutely. The videos and the tools. So what we have is, you've probably seen it, I believe it's in the back office now.
Library.
This is your product overview. And so this is phenomenal for information. So what we're doing is, you know, we're actually doing a lot of these demos. We're doing them online because we're not here in Canada. We're not meeting in large groups. I think we're allowed six at a time in our home. And so we're not having the in-home parties, the beauty bar, spa nights that we used to have. But what we're doing is we're doing it online, and we're doing the demo just like we did today. And then they're, you know, asking information on the Zoom, and they're doing it in the chat. And we're like, you know what? Those are such great questions. If we haven't covered it, we're going to send you this product overview and a video. And you're going to be able to hear exactly what we said, and even more deeper dive with Ife, who is the product expert. She's the formulator. She knows skin better than any of us. And so we would rather have her be that third party than us. But we are doing the demos online. It's working very well. I think we sold over 200 packs when it first got introduced last weekend. And that's just from just sharing what we're doing and just being really, really, you know, open to what we're doing here.
Absolutely. And you know, we were the North America got the product faster than anybody. And so Australia's just getting it, and they are going crazy over it. And they're skin people. They understand their skin. So if you haven't tried this, order it right away and become a product of the product, and introduce this to people, because people are looking. If they're not going to buy this from you, they're going to go to your large department stores or Sephora, and they're going to purchase something there that doesn't have the results, or doesn't have it all. And Effie said, you know, there's two different types of skincare out there. There's a skincare where it is pure and clean, but not effective. And then there's skincare that's effective, but has that bad in it. We have both. We have both. We have it all. You're going to absolutely love this. And I think that's all we have.
One other thing I was going to say that's really effective too, if you do happen to be one-on-one with somebody, and we did this the other day with a lady, is do the whole thing on somebody's hand, right? Give them a whole demo on their hand. You're not using a ton of product, but I am telling you that they will go away. If they don't buy it on the spot, they will go home. They will be able to notice between one hand and the other, the difference. I'm not kidding you. I am shocked about how effective this is and how fast it works. And they will be calling you, asking you for that line.
So Chris and Todd, I hope that answered a lot of questions. Let us know if you want us to answer any more. There aren't testers. And you know what? I came from the industry of retail management, where I managed a lot of large department stores. Testers don't work. Samples don't work. They really don't. And just think about if anybody in a store or anybody's ever given you a sample, it was free. Did you use it? It's really similar to the analogy of a gym pass or a fitness pass. If I have a fitness pass that's free, or if I've paid $1,000, which one do I go to, right? So there's value in our products that we don't have to have samples. We have the 30-day guarantee, and I guarantee you won't be sending it back. I think in 11 years, I had one refund of Skincerity, and I opened it, and she had not even opened it. So our products are truly, truly incredible. And the marketing, just like Jen and a few people said, the marketing is spectacular.
One more thing to Skincerity, just I have to just end with this. When you're doing a demo of Skincerity, I recommend, again, do it on the hand. And there is a bit of a stronger medicinal smell in there with the pharmaceutical grade acetone. And so what you want to do is you just want to let people know that that's cleansing the bacteria off their skin. That is so key. You don't want to have a little petri dish underneath your skin. So you want to let them know that there's going to be that strong smell, because if they open this and they're all excited because you've told them how amazing this is, and they just start rolling it on their skin and they smell that smell, we need to educate people about this product. And that's why it never was going to be in department stores. That's why Lonnie and David knew it had to be demonstrated. It had to be talked about because it's so unique. So if you can't be with the people and demonstrate it, just let them know when your product arrives, I'd love to walk you through how to use everything. And you're going to let them know. I always say, you know what, roll it on your hand first, give it a little whip. Yeah, that is such a great ingredient to have in that product. And then they'll smell it again. They'll be like, oh, that's gone. Oh, this is awesome. Yes, it is. So you really, really want to walk people through, especially Skincerity.
Fortune is in the follow-up. Has anybody ever got people to order MOLA, but you didn't do your job? We're Amazon, but we come with Amazon. That's what makes us special. Okay, so you get them to order MOLA and you never told them. It's got a pepper taste. And you never told them why. And you never got them expecting what it's going to be like. And they go, I hate it. But if you tell them that there's black seed in here, and when you get it, I suggest call me and we'll go through it and put it in your fridge. And this is different things you can do with it. You'll never get a refund. So every single night someone gets this, I say, do not use it until we talk. I've got some tips. And you get on a Zoom or you get on a call and you go, okay, roll it on your hand. Let's go through this with you. These are the steps you're going to do. And first of all, what it does is it makes you a better leader. But second of all, you'll never have a refund. You'll never have anyone that doesn't have good results. Fortune is in the follow-up in everything we do, not just prospecting. We come with the product. That's what makes everything special. So good point, Sloan, really good point. Ron said, are you going to talk about pricing? We can't understand your pricing, actually. So, and can't, because it's just like so inexpensive, your packs, everything. For a pack of these items, and I think you can either get 2 night serums and 2 face serums, you have a choice, $488 in Canada. Start the car. That is highway robbery. Start the car. That is absolutely an inexpensive price for these products. Guys, if you don't know what your wife spent, I'm sorry, we're breaking it open, but they probably spend $600-700 on amazing products at least, and they don't have this effect. So check in your back office, because you guys will have your prices there, but they're absolutely so affordable. Suzanne Vincent, of course she would know, $370 US. You go to Macy's, you go to Saks, Neiman Marcus, you're not gonna find anything close to this.
Yeah, and in that package, you're getting 2 day creams, I believe.
Oh.
That was the special. I think it's still on in there.
Yeah.
And you're getting in 2 serums. So this serum, when women buy serums, 1 serum is $100. There's 7 in here.
It's worth $700.
$700. This is Canadian we're talking, so
Yeah.
take off 50%. No, 30%. I guess it is.
But
It is extremely affordable for a luxury line that works.
mic drop. It is a great, great price for this quality. It really, really is. I thought it was going to be double the price. So Chris,
I can say here in the US, you can easily spend $200 on 1 cream that doesn't work like this system. Ladies, I just wanted to say thank you. Chris actually made me a co-host so I could ask questions, but you answered all the questions. As soon as I popped in my head, you answered them. So this was wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Tammy. And guys, if you don't have this product, get it right now. And it just added so much on to your, she's got more.
Speaking of guys, just want to say, men, you should be taking care of your skin too. There's no sense in all of us women starting to age backwards and you age forward. So this line was definitely created for men. And, you know, for men, you might not want to do the full 7 steps because I know what guys are like, right? But there is a few key products that you're definitely going to want to have. I would suggest definitely have the cleanser, exfoliate 3 times a day, 3 times a week. You're definitely going to want to get, I would get the serum. I think that's because of that serum is a hero product. A matter of fact, I'm giving my son-in-law a birthday gift, and I asked him of all the products which one he wants because he's a little bit of a diva, and I'm only giving him one. And he wanted the serum, and he's in his 30s. So again, you know, decide for yourself, but men, please, definitely, you know, don't be shy to try these products. They definitely are for men as well.
Has anybody noticed Lonnie and David's skin? You can never guess their age. Their skin is absolutely incredible. And so these guys own dermatologist clinics. They kind of saw it all. So what's wrong with a guy's skin looking amazing? Ken gets stopped all the time by people saying, oh my gosh, your skin's so incredible.
Kenny's
so
skin is amazing.
Yes.
He is a product of the product.
Ladies,
Yeah.
I'm so excited you were here. We appreciate you getting up so early. This is Chris, and I will vouch for the cost situation. I have seen my American Express card charges come from Neiman Marcus, and my wife would say, I said, what is this? And it was always skincare. The part that was funny is after we got involved here, and she began to think, and she was buying the cleanest products on the market, the everything. And then after she learned what to look for, she found this stuff she was spending $500, $600, $700 on that had all these things. They claimed how clean it was. It wasn't so clean after all. It's just what they said on the labeling. So she's very excited about the new product. She's actually started it. And listen, my wife's not one to start claiming she likes something very quickly. So she's very particular. But right now, she's in her 3rd day, and she's like, you know what? Y'all might hit something here. And she don't say anything about products. She likes her MOA, and she's like, this stuff's pretty, I liking this thing so far. So I don't know how to judge it. I mean, it's pretty obvious I'm not a skincare guy, but you know, but I may have to I did put some on my face last night. I will admit it feels softer. Anyway, I had some other ladies. If anybody wanted to ask a question, I mean, we've got about 3 or 4 minutes. You're welcome to unmute yourself. I know I told Tammy Maltby to also co-host, and she wants to ask a question. They may not have any questions. You guys covered it pretty well. But if you've got some questions or any question.
This is key too, you guys. If you're not drinking Elite works on the inside too. It not only lowers your cortisol, it not only helps you sleep better, it not only has 8 adaptogens, but it helps your skin glow from the inside out. It is truly a born from science drink that not only changes your health, but changes your skin. So don't go a day without this. So imagine doing a beauty bar online, and Lete, do it in Mexico, and you're drinking your Elite in a wine glass, and you're talking about your Elite, but you're talking about your line. Guess what happens to your business, right? So we've got it all, don't we? We have it all.
That is what makes our company so unique, is the divisions and the brands. It makes it complicated sometimes to figure out where to build, but the fact is that there's multiple divisions that we're all excited about it, and what's it all do? It creates, noticed it last when we introduced the line. My income went up, and I don't even know what we were selling, but I know that people are loving it. So at any rate, I'm here for the money. I love the products too. I'm here to make a dollar. So anyway.
And you're going to be young, and you're going to be healthy.
And I'm healthier than I ever was because I ain't got a choice. You got to make sure I keep use what, as you said, you be a product of the product. So made myself be healthier. Anybody else? Todd, you want to add anything, or you done? We can shut this thing, Tammy?
No, just to thank them, man. You ladies are awesome, and thank you for getting up at 7 a.m. and sharing.
And that means they had to get up at 4 a.m. or something like that for women. They got to take an hour just to think about getting woke up, right?
No, because we've got these products. We were up 10 minutes earlier. It's all good. So thank you. We're honored, and together we rise. So let's rock North America.
Thank you, Sloan and Debbie. This is Tammy. You did an incredible job. This was so informational. You both are products of the product, beautiful women from the inside out. Thank you so much. This was wonderful.
Thanks, Tammy. We love you guys.
Thanks everybody for having us.
Thank you so much, guys. Okay, we'll have this recording on